In the beginning, the world was a perfect place. People lived happily, and nature thrived. But over time, things began to change. People started making bad choices. They hurt each other and forgot about kindness. They became selfish and corrupt. And as the years went by, the earth grew darker, filled with violence and greed. God saw the wickedness of the world, and his heart was broken. He knew he had to do something. So, God decided to destroy the world by sending a great flood, a flood that would wash away all the evil in the world, to start fresh. But there was one man who stood out, a man named Noah. He was an upright and righteous man, a man who loved God and followed his ways. And God chose Noah for a very special mission. God spoke to Noah, saying, "Noah, I'm going to send a flood to cover the earth, but I want you to build something, an ark. A huge boat, big enough to carry you, your family, and 2 of every kind of animal." Building a giant boat in the middle of the dry land sounds strange to Noah, but he firmly believed in God. People laughed at him. "A flood? What are you talking about?" they would say. But Noah trusted God, and he worked day and night to build the ark. The people around him mocked him, but he kept going. Noah didn't care what others thought, he was listening to God. As Noah built, God gave him specific instructions, how big the ark should be, how to build it, and how to prepare for what was coming. And while Noah worked, he preached to the people, telling them to change their ways, to turn back to God. But no one listened. Finally, the ark was finished. Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives all gathered inside. And then, just as God had promised, the animals began to arrive. 2 by 2, all the animals and birds, each pair came and stepped onto the ark. With the ark ready and everyone safely aboard, the rain began. God closed the door of the ark. At first, it was just a few drops. But soon, the skies opened up, and the rain poured down, day after day, night after night. The waters rose, higher and higher, until the earth was completely covered by water. The great flood swept away everything, mountains, trees, and cities. All that remained was Noah, his family, and the animals on the ark. The flood lasted for 40 days and 40 nights. And as the waters slowly began to recede, the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. Noah sent out a dove to see if the land was dry. The dove returned with an olive leaf in its beak, a sign that the earth was healing, that life was returning. After many months, the ark finally came to rest on a mountain top, Mount Ararat, and the waters continued to drain away. When it was safe, Noah, his family, and all the animals stepped out onto the earth once again. A fresh start for a broken world. And then, God made a promise to Noah, and to everyone who would come after him. God said, "Never again will I destroy the earth with a flood." As a sign of this promise, he placed a rainbow in the sky. The rainbow was a reminder of God's love, his faithfulness, and his commitment to the world. Even when things seem dark, there's always hope, and God's promises are always true. Noah's story reminds us that no matter how tough things get, there is always the chance for a new beginning. Trust in God's promises, and He will always guide you through the storm.